You know, I was able to get another vehicle that day in there. I got a truck. And I passed that car on to Joey. God provided. He provided with another vehicle. Besides that trunk, listen, that car was like that, we put a back glass in it. But we drove that thing for another 150,000 miles because it still ran good. We took it everywhere. So in Matthew 6, verse 24, is that up on the screen? Well, no, not that one. Matthew 6, verse 24.
Sorry.
That's all right. Man, don't get my phone away.
Not on here.
All right, we'll go backwards then. Matthew 6, verse 24 says, "No one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money." How many of us have tried that? Has anybody here besides me ever chased the dollar? I used to work 3 jobs. I used to be a workaholic. But you know what we find out? It doesn't make you happy, does it? Because there's always something else that you gotta have. You know, it doesn't fulfill you. It's empty. I mean, I was chasing for a long time. I worked myself. They can tell you when Jacob was a baby. I worked a full-time job. I cut grass on the weekends making cash money, and I was at Living Waters. They were paying me. I was in church parking and stuff. I worked 3 jobs for a long time when I was in my early 20s. You know what? Still didn't have any money. Because the more I made, the more that we spent. So you can't serve both guys. Let's take the focus off of us and put it on God. My third point is I lose my life. Matthew 10:39. Yeah, that was on there. Whoever finds his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. Do we understand what that means, guys? Whoever finds his life will lose it. That's it. It's not about us. We can't take it with us anyway, okay? Whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. We tend to lose our lives in things and stuff, in our thoughts, our careers, our daily interactions, our parenting. But if we live for Jesus, how many of us have invested time with people, okay, on the phone at night, text messaging, Facebook? If we just pour into people, if we share with them, and then all of a sudden they say something, and you're like, oh, they get it. You see, we must love on them. We must share with them Jesus. All right, that's what we're called to do. When they get it, man, it's like a proud parent, you know. And that is basically us discipling them, you know. We share with them. We become overjoyed, you know. We invest stuff in them. What about when we're at work and people bring things up? I was talking to somebody last week, this individual, she's had this fellow, seems like to be attacking her Christianity here lately. You know, but if we can effectively share with them, you know, it just blows their mind. You know, it blows their mind because they don't understand, because of the world, okay? They don't understand. But if we can effectively share with them, all right, then they have more questions. And that's what I was trying to explain to this individual. Hey, keep on keeping on. They keep on answering, they keep asking you. You know why they're asking you? Because whether they want to admit it or not, they're curious. They want to know. They want what you got. They don't understand how you got it, but they want what you got. When they see that peace on your face, when they see Jesus in you, believe me, they're watching. Or what about if we're at school? I see y'all back there. So you knew I was going to talk about you, didn't you? You went to get back there and sound like. What about when y'all are at school? Jacob can testify to this. What about when you see a kid or students sitting by themselves at lunch? Do you pick your tray up? Do you go over to them and you sit down with them? Hey, we don't know what they're going through at home. We don't know what their home life is, okay? Some of the stuff that people go through is pretty crappy, okay? It's rough out there. Do you share Jesus with them without saying, you know, you don't always have to just say, you know, pound it in. You can start off by building a relationship with them. We have a kid that comes here now because Jacob did that. All right, he's not here today, but his name is Mitchell. All right, we're investing time with that kid. Is he a handful? Sure, he's a handful. But you know what? Thank you, Don. But we're sharing with him. We're investing time with him. We're sharing Jesus with him. Okay? And you know what? He asked questions. We were sitting in the living room about a week ago, and he talked about all kind of crazy stuff in Revelation. And he asked stuff twisted. But you know what? He's reading. He wants to know. And we're going to continue to share with this young man. We're going to continue to invest time in him. That's what we're supposed to do. You see kids at school, hey, don't laugh and pick on them. All right? Don't do that. You spend time with them. You share with them. Okay? Okay. Sometimes you have to preach to yourself. When you say, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? If it's about us to look good in the community, well, guess what? Forget you. Forget me. Okay? Why are we doing this? We're doing this because we want to invest time with him. We want to invest life with him. We want to share Jesus with him because there's a lot of community out there, guys. And we're prepared. We're getting ready to go to the community. We want you guys to go with us. We're going. The ones that have done this before, they said, we're going to march out like soldiers. And we're going to go to that community. We're going to knock on doors. James is going to be chased by dogs. Because in the past, when Joe always made me go to the house of the dogs. Do what? Oh, yeah. You know what? There's
You usually got the guns, we got the dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. They send me in. So I'm like, Lord, please. But I go because God called me to go. Okay? And after 2 or 3 years, we have a story after 2 or 3 years. Was it Emily or Hannah? We had a guy that would not take fruit from us. Were you with her? It was Hannah. We had a guy that would not take, he was atheist, he would not take fruit from us. And about that fourth year, he took fruit from them and they came back all excited and we were like, ooh, you believe that? But there are people here today, there are people here right now because of fruit. I can see a few of you. We've been doing this for a long time, haven't we, Dad?
25 years.
25 years we've been doing it. And we have built lifelong friendships from that. We've seen people saved from that. Dad talks about a guy by the name of Roger Atkins. This was a rough individual. He get a guy out of prison for killing. I don't know how many people he killed, but he killed some folks. He got a guy out of prison. He was rough. He was up at the top of the trailer park. And it took a year or two, didn't it? It took a couple years. Finally, he came down. And we've seen people's lives change, not because of that bag of fruit. Make no mistake, it's not the fruit. It's us going out to them. It's us sharing Jesus with them. We're investing time. We're taking that time with them. Listen, in order to forgive yourself, you need to understand